Hello to everyone. I have been asked a number of times what is my opinion about the new Honda CRF 300. Rally or normal version like this motorcycle. Is it possible to travel around the world with this model? And until this moment I haven't got the chance even to see it. I tested 250 maybe 3 years ago, but not the last modification 300. And in this video now I'm gonna tell you everything. I'm gonna ride it on the road, on the twisty roads, straight roads, a little bit of dirt roads, nothing major, but just to have an idea what motorcycle it is. So if you have nothing to do, grab your favorite drink and stay with me. Vibrations are just a minimum, and the suspension handles everything very well.
I fell down.
Welcome back. First things first, I would like to say a huge thank you for Ismo to provide this motorcycle in my country, Bulgaria, to be able to test it in any kind of terrains and provide this information for you. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Alright, without further ado, let's start with the review. As usual, I'll start with ergonomics. As you know, I am 185, a little above 6 foot, and I weigh over 100 kilograms. And you can see immediately that this motorcycle is not exactly made for me, but it is possible to be ridden. Also keep in mind that this motorcycle is not with the stock suspension. It has rally rate upgrade suspension. I'm gonna tell you more about it later, but for now I want to show you just how it suits to someone with my size. So the seat is 88 centimeters, and even that it is not designed for me, when I sit on it I have basically relaxable and comfortable position without any adjustments, without any handlebar extension or anything. I feel good on it, and I'm gonna try it of course and will tell you more when I ride it, but so far I feel good on it. Just to clarify something, because this motorcycle got rally rate suspension, it has a little differences. The original suspension travel of this Honda CRF is around 260 millimeters, but because of the version that Ismo got, this one got now 210 millimeters, a little bit shorter. But if you order an option rally rate suspension version 2, you're gonna have the full amount of travel suspension, which was 250-60 millimeters. Anyway, I want to say this difference because it is important. Some people might get mad why I explain something that I do not understand. It is the same situation on the rear, but what Ismo did is to change the whole shock absorber. Now he has a different shock absorber, not the stock one, which provide a better feeling when you ride on the dirt roads, but as I said, we're gonna discuss this later. Let me now give you some boring numbers, but they are important for many of you. So the total weight of this model is 142 kilograms, fully loaded with petrol, oils and everything. The rally version is 12 kilograms more, I think it was 152 or something like that. And this makes it probably the lightest motorcycle in this category. I couldn't remember how much was BMW 310 and KTM 390, but I think they were around 160 kilograms, so this is basically the lighter in this category. The engine delivers 27 horsepower and the torque is 26.5 or something like that, and it has a little bit better power and torque than the version 250. I told you that Ismo already upgraded the forks, but the outside it's exactly the same, 43 millimeters upside down forks. It has only one brake rotor, 265 millimeters or something like that, and 220 on the back. It has 21-inch front wheel and 18 on the back, which is the perfect combination if you want to use some off-road tires. The stock ground clearance is 28 centimeters. Now with a level 1 that we've got a 4 centimeters lower, but because the suspension now is much stiffer, it's basically more or less the same. So I don't think that these 2, 3 or 4 centimeters that many people focus are so important when you decided to ride on or off-road. You can see by yourself that the build quality is very good. It does not look like a cheap Chinese motorcycle. It is Honda. And I cannot say any bad words about it. The colors are pretty nice. I like the combination between the gold and red. And this blue just give a little bit nuance that I really love. It has this flat seat, of course. Ismo modified it with this 3D mesh, which is very useful. But the overall design, I like it. Colors, build quality, this is very important. Pay attention. Important sticker. They give it from Honda for everyone who buy it. Don't mind these white spots. They are from too much washings, from the reactive chemical materials. Of course, the rally version has a different design with a big fairing here, but it comes with a price and a little bit of weight. You can see the dashboard is pretty simple, even though it has this digital display. It's very simple. It shows you the speed, the mileage, RPMs, petrol and gear shift. But anyway, I don't think that you need more than that. I really like this cable here. It gives you the impression that you're on a dirt bike. Of course, it does not come with a service handguards. They are made from Ismo. The visibility in the mirrors is very good, even though they are small, it's still good. As I said, the riding position is very comfortable for me. It has switchable ABS, but only on the rear wheel. On the front, it stays all the time, and if you want to switch it off, you have to do it electronically by cut some wires or something like that. The suspension, the original stock suspension, has only one spring in one of the forks, but the version that he got from Rally Raid now got 2 different springs, but only 1 cartridge. I might make some mistakes here, so please forgive me, but it has only compression and the rebound is just whatever it comes. I like the build quality of the instruments. See, big buttons, hazard lights, so big. Nice quality, really nice quality. As I said, it does not look like cheap Chinese machine. The petrol cap, it's a little weird. I thought that the Tenere got the most ugly cap, but this Honda beats it. Moving to the tail, I think it's all nice design. I really like it. This feature is very interesting. This is actually a toolbox, and it's very useful because you have to keep your tools somewhere. And here is the perfect spot, and they are on the low position. The chain guard is plastic. The foot pegs got a rubber paddings on the top. He removed it because of better control, but in common, as you can see, beautiful design, beautifully made with the idea to be ridden on and off road. This is one of the things that I would like to see on every motorcycle, possibility to check your antifreeze level immediately, because I have seen some motorcycle put the extension cooling reservoirs on such a weird places that you cannot even find it, like KTM for example, but this one is visible, very similar as my Tenere. There's only one radiator here on the right hand side, and it's already got this guard, which is good. The triple clamp looked solid, black color, protection here, yeah, everything looked very good. Nissin brake calibers, rear and front, and has linkage, which is big difference. Most of the KTM motorcycle does not have it, and everyone who rides off-road could tell you the difference. It has this high fender. I told you many times that I don't like it. It does not suit well on big adventure motorcycles, but on this model it's just matched perfectly, and it gives you the impression that it is a real off-road motorcycle. Let's finally start the engine. This is the stock muffler. Does not sound very impressive, but this is only 300cc motorcycle. Alright, enough talks, let's go to ride it. Oh man, it's so much lighter. I feel that like a bicycle compared to my Tenere. And it sounds like a bee. Of course, standing position is not really comfortable for me now. I'll need bar risers at least. For sitting position is fine, standing not really. But it could be adjusted. Let's now go to find some normal roads. Suspension provides this plush, nice. It is very windy today. I hope that you'll be able to hear my voice. The clutch is so light, like a hydraulic pump. Exactly like a toy. So far I love it. Believe it or not, but I cannot stop smiling. If I can adjust this motorcycle for my weight and my height, it will be such a pleasure to ride it. Brakes are not bad at all. Gear shift works so well, and because the clutch is so light, as I told you, man, real pleasure. Enjoy it. This 27 horsepower might be not enough when you ride on the highways, but on the roads like this, yeah, you have to play with the gears a little bit more, change gears here and there, but what? This is part of the game. Ah, nice. Wonderful. And it's pull even on 5th and 6th gear. Let me put 6th gear with 60 kilometers per hour, twist the throttle uphill, and it works. Miracle. You cannot make this even with KTMs, the old models, but this one works with this small engine. Well done, Honda, well done. Alright, let's now see what will be if I have to ride it on open roads like this. 90 kilometers per hour with 5,000 RPMs from 12,000 possible. Let's now see. 6th gear, 60 kilometers per hour. Okay, 60. Twisting the throttle. And 20 downhill. I think that the sweet spot is going to be 80, 90, something like that. It's not that you cannot ride it more, you can, but it will be too stressful for the engine. 80, 90, it's enough. Even with my Tenere, when I travel, I don't ride faster than 110. But to make maneuvers with this motorcycle, man, such a pleasure because of this lightweight. I think I got the right moment. Just before sunset, I've got this beautiful light. Okay, let me see, can I overtake with this motorcycle? This big column. Brakes are actually very good. I'm impressed. Don't judge me. I know that it's not right here to overtake, but there is no one on this road. So no problem to overtake the traffic if you need to. Man, I love the bee. Uphill, full throttle, 115. That's it. Yeah, I can definitely feel the lack of power, but this is 300cc. On the roads like that, it is normal to feel the lack of power. But the pleasure, man, I still got the smile on my face. 120, yeah, wonderful. Very good brakes. I love it so far. Let's make a quick start. It's fast enough. From 100 kilometers, brakes. Pretty good. I am honestly impressed from the rally rate suspension upgrade. I don't know what will be the difference with the stock, but this one is very good actually, even for my weight. Vibrations are just a minimum and the suspension handles everything very well. With my stock Tenere, with the stock springs, was completely different story, but here maybe because of the upgrade, yeah, fair enough. As I said, on the roads like this, you won't feel lack of power. Uphill, 5th gear, 80 kilometers per hour. Just normal. Alright, it became clear that on the normal roads, even on the straight roads with a normal speed, you'll be alright. But what about the roads became a little bit uglier, like this one, bumpy. Yeah, I can tell you definitely that the riding position is not really comfortable for me at the moment because I am just too tall, but with bar risers I think that it is going to be enough. But anyway, I'm gonna try it now. The other day I checked one road here. Let me see if I can go on it now. What's this? Yeah. Small bumps like this, absolutely no problem. I've got like 50 kilometers per hour, and the suspension works really well. It might be a little bit of windy, but I have to open my visor, otherwise it will be foggy. I did not even turn off the ABS, but it's not necessary on this terrain.
I fell down.
Nice, nice. I love it. I love it. Just the riding position that it's not exactly for me, but even on a little bit bigger bumps like here, it still works well. I don't want to hit any of these big rocks. And damage wheels or something like that. So let's get out of here. Where was the road? Not exactly here. Ah, all right, I got it. Ah, man. Good, good, good. As I said, with the proper riding position, it will be a pleasure to ride this bee or wasp, maybe wasp, the small wasp. Because the riding position is not for me, now I have to use more power in my hands instead of grabbing the motorcycle with my knees. But it is what it is, it's not for me anyway. But you can easily go with 50-60 on such terrains without any problems. I love it, man, I love it. And the rear brake reacts actually very good, even with the ABS on it. Well, when I sit now on the Tenere after the CRF, I feel it like a tank, so heavy. When you ride it for a while, you get used to, and it's alright, I feel it well, but one after another, whoa, big difference, big difference. So much easier to ride this light wasp is the nickname that I have created. Ergonomically, yes, the Tenere is way better. It's just for someone with my weight and my size. But also the power of the Tenere is way too much for the roads like this. My rear always spin. Let me go to the camp and finally complete the review and tell you my opinion. Also, Ismo will share a lot of useful information. My final conclusion. Will I buy this motorcycle to travel around the world? No, I won't, because it is just not made for me. It has only 8 liters in the petrol tank, and 8 liters is way less than I will need. The rally version I think got 20 liters. I might make a mistake, I don't know yet, but I really enjoyed riding it. Switching this motorcycle from this to my Tenere was, wow, very difficult, as I told you, but I really enjoyed everything. It has enough power to travel on the village roads, secondary roads. Yes, on the highways it will lack the power, it is obvious, but for anything else it's fantastic machine. So if you're guy with 170, 175, you're a short guy, you don't have any other options, the Tenere is going to be too high for you, this might be the perfect solution for many people. I'm impressed from the build quality, I'm impressed from the capabilities of this motorcycle. I can say only positive things, honestly. And the price was, I saw the price was something like 6,500 euros, maybe even dollars in America. Yeah, that's everything that I can tell you now, but my cameraman Ismo got a lot of information, so now we're gonna switch our positions. I will be a cameraman and he will tell you what is his experience with this model. Thank you once again for this great opportunity, for the drone footage, for everything, the chance to ride this beautiful small Wasp, as I said. I really enjoyed. Please tell me briefly what is your experience with the model, why you decided to go for this, how much it cost you, what is with maintenance, and just briefly what is your experience with the model.
Well, as some of you may know, if they watch my channel, I already own the T7, and I was looking for a friend for the T7 basically that I could use in the winter time in Finland. And for me the Tenere is a little bit too heavy to go wintertime riding in the Finnish forest. So this Honda suits the bill perfectly. I can lift this up with one arm and I can take this to places I would never dare to take the Tenere. So this for me is a perfect bike for that. And of course the KTM, the race bikes, would be perfect for it as well, but they require a little bit more maintenance and a little bit more stuff with the engine and with the oil
and money
changes
to buy it.
and money to buy it. They're way more expensive. And for me and my talent, this little Honda is pretty much perfect. I don't need any more power off-roading. This will spin the wheel at the first gears and go as fast as I need it to go. So this was a nice choice and an affordable choice as well.
All right, thank you very much. And one more question, how you feel after you've done the conversion with rally rate suspension?
Yeah, I rode the first 1,000 kilometers with the bike with the stock suspension, and it's capable. You can do a lot of things with the stock suspension, but when I'm doing a lot of speed, a little bit higher speed off-road, the stock suspension was a little scary. It was a jumpy, especially the rear. So I went with the rally rate to make the bike a little bit more stable at speed. And it's a lot more fun to ride now.
I cannot say the difference because now I only felt this suspension, but it really impressed me. All right, thank you once again for all the info. And the last thing that I would like to show is your van. Is that possible?
Sure,
yeah.
We can show it, yeah.
This is something that I would like to make when I'm tired from riding motorcycles. It's not gonna come soon, but on some stage it will. So Ismo basically converts this van to his travel home, and on the back he keeps this beautiful small Honda. But this is only teaser. I'm not gonna tell you anymore. He's going to tell you everything in his channel. He promised that he's going to make a detailed tour around the van and everything that you have done. Promised?
Yes, I'm gonna try to make it in under a month. That's my promise. So it's gonna be there in under a month. Maybe even a week, but let's see.
You promised too many people.
Yeah, I'm promising too much maybe.
Deal.
1 month, okay. Thank you.
I will watch these videos as well because I really want to steal some ideas for the futures. Thank you very much for watching, guys. See you next time. Ciao.